So for our craft today, you're going to need a sheet like this one and a sheet like this one. And if you remember, in our true story from the Bible today, God's special people, the Israelites, were slaves in Egypt. And our picture here shows that. Got the Israelites there and the Egyptians. What I want you to do is I want you to colour this in. You've got lots of things to colour. You've got the pyramids, you've got the Egyptians, you've got the Israelites, God's special people, you've got all the stuff that they're making, the bricks. Because God was really kind to his people, he was blessing them. But the Egyptians were being horrible to them. And the Egyptians are most famous for their pyramids. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some pyramids that you can stick on to this picture. So first thing, colour this sheet in. Then colour in this sheet, colour in your pyramids. Once they're all nice and coloured in, you then need to cut them out. So you cut along the dark lines. All the dark lines, the outside, cut along, and you should get a shape that looks like a funny triangle. Triangle with extra bits on. So it looks something like this. Okay, so you've got 4 little triangles with these little extra sticky out bits. The next job you have to do is some folding along the less black lines, the thinner lines. You have to do some folding. So you fold the triangles into the middle. So fold a triangle in, like that, fold it back, fold this triangle in, and fold it back, and fold this triangle in, and fold it back. So you have one triangle in the middle, and all the rest are sort of folding in. Then with these little funny corner bits, these little extra bits, you need to fold them in as well. So we go fold in along that line again, fold in, and along this one, fold in along the line, and this one you fold in along the line. So now you've made a triangle with these 3 little extra bits on the inside. Your next job is grab a glue stick and put some glue on each of these little bits. So let's do that. So let's put some glue along there. Let's just make sure it's nice and along the line. Bit of glue on there, bit of glue on there, bit of glue on there. Now this next bit is a bit tricky. What you need to do is fold all of this in together so that the little inside bits all go inside, and then you make a pyramid that looks like that. But you have to squeeze the edges. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the edges, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the edges, squeeze, 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 so they stick together. And there you go. You've made a little pyramid. Like that. And you can do the same with the rest of the ones on your sheet. Cut those out and fold them up in just the same way. And then you can stick them on your sheet. Now I've got a couple I've already made. Let's stick them on the sheet. So a bit of glue. And let's have one pyramid out there where the other pyramid is. So a bit of glue on there. And you can stick your pyramid on like that. And let's have another pyramid over here. Let's stick that one on. It's just hanging off, but that's okay. Push it down gently. Well, I'm just going to finish with 2 pyramids, but you might want to stick 3 on. And that helps us remember that God's special people, the Israelites, God was blessing them, looking after them. But the Egyptians were being horrible to them. They were making the Israelites slaves. And our story is going to continue on with God's special people being slaves in Egypt next week.